Hi, Geminis. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading for my Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and any cross watcher. Today, we're going to see what Spirit has for you coming towards you, anything about a connection you may be in. It's a general love reading, so take with you what connects to you, leave the rest for everyone else. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome to anybody that's new. So grateful that you're here. Let's see what Spirit has for you. Spirit, please share with me any messages of love. What is it that you want my Geminis to hear today? I am listening for you now. Let's see what we have. I have a vision. I can envision. How about envision? The number 42. I have a vision of our life together. I can envision our life together. I can see it clearly. Resistance, showing some resistance, holding back. Let's see what else we have. I have balance, finding balance, the number 22. And I have feeling blessed in a dragonfly, the number 19. Feeling blessed. Can I envision a life together? Can I envision our life together? Can we find balance? I feel like I want to say, can we stop fighting the resistance? Can we find, I think the balance is more important. It's a feeling of, can we find a common ground, or can we find something within us that we don't fight it? Like, don't fight this feeling, whatever that song was. Remember that? Don't fight this feeling any longer, right? I don't want to fight this feeling. How about that? Let's see what we have. Please remember to hit that like button, comment below. Thank you in advance for the support. Here's the balance again. Temperance, finding balance, finding peace, finding a middle ground that we can both live with. Prince of Swords, Six of Wands, Seven of Cups. Somebody who is struggling with, I want to be in a relationship. I don't want to give up something. There's a feeling of, I don't want to give up something to be in a relationship. And a lot of people feel that way. They don't see what they're gaining as far as a relationship. They'll see that they're giving up their independence. They're giving up their freedom, so to speak, to date other people. But at the same time, it's like I can see that we're moving in a direction of, this is good and this is working and it's only going to get better. So I don't want to be fighting these feelings. I don't want to be pushing these feelings away. Spirit, what do you have for this connection? Seven of Wands. I don't want to give up. I won't give up. Queen of Pentacles. I want to make you feel secure. Something has to change. And I have a Hermit, but it's a feeling of, I don't want to be alone. I have a feeling somebody's struggling really hard with a fear to commit. Whether they're admitting it or not, it's coming out in ways along the lines of, I like doing my own thing. I like having my own space. I like to have my own home. I don't know if I want to share a home with somebody. I like that you have a home and I like that I have a home. So there's a sense of, I don't know if I want to give up something. And they're going to have to move in the direction of, I can see what I'm gaining as opposed to what I'm giving up. This is a really good connection. It's just that somebody is still keeping up their wall. It's like, let down the wall, let down the guard. I'm going to say let down the wall, like that's the most important thing to me. Bottom of the deck is a Lover's card. I have a feeling that you are both realizing that they can try to be independent and keep the life that they had, but what's happening is we're falling for each other. All right. We're falling for each other, and this is turning into something so much more. So I can't deny my feelings, and I can't keep the life that I had before because my life has changed because you're in it. So this person is starting to accept that these are real feelings, and life changes when you meet somebody. Life changes when you start to have feelings for somebody. And you can't have the same, lifestyle that you had when you were single. When you're falling for somebody, something has got to give. Spirit, tell me about this connection. Are they afraid to commit and they're just not admitting their feelings? You brought true balance into my life. So they do feel better with you in their life. I've awakened to see parts of myself inside of you. That's telling me almost a twin flame connection, that there's a lot that we share together, that we have a lot in common, or we're sharing a lot together. I've been directing positive energy your way to manifest this union. I want this union. I feel like somebody's struggling with change. And I think we all struggle with that. When we meet somebody and we realize that we have feelings, our life is about to change. Your life is changing. Their life is changing. I'm ready to make some moves with you. I want to make the move. So if they're letting down their guard and they're letting you in and they're ready to make a move, then it's going to move into the direction of, okay, I'm scared. I'm going to admit my feelings that I'm scared. Spirit's sharing with me some signs. I have a Sagittarius. I have a Libra. I have a Cancer, Virgo. I have a Gemini, I have an Aries, and I have a Capricorn. So it could be any one of those signs, could be other signs. So those are just the ones that are coming into me intuitively. What else, Spirit? It gives me peace knowing that you don't just let anyone in. So this person is letting you in. They're going to let down their guard. That's what's going on right now. I don't mind trying harder to win you over. And one more. I can't wait to catch up with you. This feeling of I'm going to let you in. I'm going to either admit that I'm scared of all these feelings. I'm petrified maybe of a commitment, but at the same time, I don't want to lose you because I'm realizing I'm falling for you. And maybe they're just realizing now that they can't prevent their life from changing. They can't hold back these feelings any longer. So I think that is what's going on. Spirit, please share with me. I have a light. They're starting to see the light. Gorgeous. There's the fear. It's almost as if every time I feel like I'm falling for you and this is going great and this is the best thing that's ever happened to me, all of a sudden that fear comes in and, oh my God, my life is changing. And am I going to move? Or are we going to live together? Are you going to want a commitment? I just feel like all these kind of big world decisions come in and they just start to freak out. I know the truth. I can feel that I'm in love with you. I like that. And this feeling of beginning, I want it to beginning. I feel like your person's really trying to overcome their fear as best they can. They're having a hard time with either I struggled in the past with this area of my life. I usually run when I get close to somebody. As soon as it starts to get really good, I back away. So maybe they've admitted something along those lines to you. I feel like they're just working through this endurance. It's almost a hang in there with me. Like I don't want to give up. I'm trying to build upon this. I'm trying to push this fear away. And I'm trying to focus on, that we could have this sense of security with building a home and knowing that there's roots underneath us. Trusting that we were brought together. Yeah, here's the building and the structure. Your person is, I don't want to say caught off guard. I because I feel like they have fallen for you, and I feel like they knew that they're falling for you, and that you guys are probably very, very happy together. I feel like it's just when they start to project into the future about where are we headed and what's going to happen next, I feel like that's when they freak out. I feel like they start to either get overwhelmed with, my life is changing or my life is about to change and I have a pretty good life as it is right now. And maybe they say things along the lines of, I like it how it is. I don't want to change anything. I want to keep it the way it is. But we're always in motion. We're always moving forward. So you can't keep it the way it is, especially if one of you wants more. If one of you wants to share a more traditional life together, you want to live together, you want to have a home together, you want a formal commitment. So it's not going to stay the way it is. If you've been just dating with like separate houses for a long time, eventually somebody's got to make a decision that I want to live more of a traditional life or be with you all the time. So I feel like that's what's going on. 3 of Wands. Yeah, there's the thinking about my future. I've been thinking about a future with you. 9 of Wands. There's some energy. This has been a long road. Ace of Wands. So this person definitely is passionate about you. They want to be with you. How do we overcome the fear, Spirit? King of Pentacles. I want to feel more secure. I don't know if they had somebody in their past that abandoned them or walked away. That could be stirring up some feelings of, you know, if I make these changes, then something could happen with us and happened to me before. I'm not doubting how much they love you. I'm doubting whether they are ready to take it to the next level and really open up. I'm going to commit to that they are realizing their feelings for you. Okay. I'm going to commit that they're opening themselves up to their feelings. And then it's going to be like step 1 is they open up to their feelings. And then step 2 is they start to make plans with you for the future. All right. That I do see a future with you, or I'm hopeful of a future with you, that you're the best thing that's ever happened to me. And I do want you in my life. Are they ready to say those things? They might not be ready to say those things today. And maybe that's what you're struggling with. You're wondering, where is this headed? Or what's going to happen next with my person? But I can guarantee you that they are falling for you and that their feelings are real and that they really are working their hardest at overcoming their own internal fears of, my life is changing. I wasn't ready for this change or wasn't expecting this. That could be going on. And all of a sudden they wake up one day and say, whoa, this isn't what I signed up for. And this isn't what I thought was going to happen when we first met. So things change, relationships evolve, they change, and feelings change and situations change. And it depends on both what you want. I want you. So they do want to be with you. They want to stay in your life. You're my best friend and my lover. Gorgeous. The moment I saw you, I knew. So I do feel like they're admitting their feelings. I really do. I have trust issues. Help me heal. There's my fear. I have trust issues. I'm afraid you're going to stop loving me. I'm afraid that you're going to walk away from this relationship. I'm afraid that, you'll get bored or tired of me and it's not going to be as exciting as it was. I must confess that I'm in love with you. That's what I feel like is happening right now. I feel like, they're expressing that they're in love with you. And then there's that second kind of wave that comes that says, but I'm so afraid of my life changing. I love you with all of my heart, gorgeous, and I want to satisfy all of your needs. This person has to work through their fears, and the only thing that's going to help them is time. So I'm going to say, keep loving them. You keep loving each other. You don't have to make any major decisions today. You don't have to make some big, huge changes in your lives. If this person isn't ready for a big change, they're not ready for that next level, whatever that is, then you take your time. But know that their feelings are that they want to be with you, and know that they do truly, their heart is in it. Okay, so their heart is in it. And now they're just trying to get their mind to catch up with what has been going on in this connection. Maybe they were not expecting to fall in love. Maybe they didn't see that their life was going to change on a dime, something like that. But it did. And here we are. But right now, this person is trying to, I'm going to say, not fight these feelings any longer and pushing through some fear. That's how I see it. They're just working through their own fear, and that's okay. That give them the time to do that, because I feel like they do love you, and I feel like it's going to be worth it. So let's keep this going, and let's just keep this love alive. I want to thank Spirit for this reading today. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you always for your comments. If anyone would like to book a private reading with me, you can go to my website, KathyMamolenPsychicMedium.com.